Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to Dhaka Secondary School online classes. This is your first lecture for the month of October in English literature. Today we are going to start a story, The Merchant of Venice, from your book Tales from Shakespeare. The Merchant of Venice is a 16th century play written by William Shakespeare. It is one of Shakespeare's romantic comedies in which a merchant named Antonio defaults on a large loan provided by a Jewish moneylender, Shylock. It is believed to have been written between 1596 to 1599. The writer of this play is William Shakespeare. He was an English playwright, poet, and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist. So this is just three pictures of William Shakespeare. He was born in April 1564, Stratford upon Avon, United Kingdom, and he died in the same month, April 23, 1616, in the same place. His spouse name is Anne Hathaway, and the books were the complete works of Shakespeare. Now, something about the work of Shakespeare. These were the world famous books, dramas, and plays written by Shakespeare, that is Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Othello, and King Lear. Now students, come to our story, that is Merchant of Venice. Let's look into the characters of the play. Shylock. This is the picture of Shylock. Shylock, the Jewish moneylender, his daughter is Jessica, and he is known as a wealthy moneylender and lends to Christians and Jews. Then we have Gratiano, friend of Bassanio, a very talkative and witty man. His garrulity is his most striking trait. That is, he was quite talkative and he used to have excessive talking, especially on trivial matters, on petty matters. Then another character is Nerissa. She is the waiting maid of Portia, but more of a companion than a maid servant. Then another character is Bassanio. He is also an important character. This is the picture you can see of Bassanio of that age. Well, Bassanio is a Venetian gentleman who wasted all of his money in order to be seen as a respectable man, and to regain his fortune he is determined to marry Portia, a wealthy, intelligent heiress of Belmont. Then we have another important character, Antonio. Well, you can see of this time the picture of Antonio is provided here. Antonio is the title character in Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice, and he is a kind-hearted man who lends money to needy people without charging any interest from them. Then the most important and the most dynamic character is Portia. This is a portrait of Portia, you can see. Portia is the heroine of the play. She is beautiful, intelligent, rich, and gracious. Her character portrays a strong and confident personality. Now come to the story. Well, you can see Antonio is the merchant of the title and is the first character we meet in this play. He has invested all his money in cargo that is currently on numerous ships. When his best friend Bassanio asks for a loan of 3,000 ducats, he is unable to offer cash but agrees to act as a bond. So there you can see his friend is asking for the loan of 3,000 ducats. So he goes to a Jewish moneylender, Shylock. This is a picture of Shylock. Shylock wants revenge for years of Antonio's mistreatment because Antonio hates people of the Jewish faith and always speaks badly about Shylock's merchant deals. So Shylock nevertheless agrees to make the short-term loan, but in a moment of dark humor, he makes a condition. And what was the condition? The loan must be repaid in 3 months, or Shylock will exact or cut a pound of flesh from Antonio's body as a penalty and punishment. But Antonio hurriedly agrees to it as he was quite confident that his ships will soon come back and he is going to pay within time. So after the arrangement of 3,000 ducats, Bassanio leaves for Belmont where his Portia lives, and Gratiano, the friend of Bassanio, accompanies him. Soon they reach Belmont and their wedding is arranged, but then a letter comes from Antonio for Bassanio. Bassanio is very upset after reading the letter. The celebration is cut short by the news that Antonio has indeed lost his ships and that he has to die according to the agreement with Shylock. He also mentions in the letter that he makes his last wish, that he wanted to meet Bassanio before his death. So Bassanio and Gratiano immediately travel to Venice to try and save Antonio's life. After they leave, Portia tells Nerissa, her maid, that they will also go to Venice disguised as men. When Shylock asked Antonio to give 1 pound of his body, Portia became a lawyer and tells Shylock that you can take 1 pound of his flesh but without dropping a drop of blood from his body, because in the papers it was mentioned that a pound of flesh is required and not the blood. Portia manages to save Antonio from Shylock by cleverly finding a loophole in the law that prevents Shylock from harming Antonio. Portia then returns the law against Shylock by declaring that he is attempting to murder Antonio, who is a Venetian citizen. So, due to the efforts of Portia, Antonio is freed without punishment. In the end, Shylock is then ordered to surrender half of his wealth and property to the state and the other half to Antonio. Thus, the story ends happily. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.